What is going on, you guys? This is Radeon Collider, or PandaFish24, as it is now until Minecraft, or Mojang, excuse me, makes name changes. I will be PandaFish24. I will change to Radeon Collider, because I like that name better. But here we are, once again, on the EdgeCraft server. I am the only one on right now, so that means I'm going to make a little server update. Now, it's only been a day. Whoa. Whoa. That is some strange lagginess there. But yeah, it's only been about a day since I made the last update video, and since then a whole lot has happened. Mainly here at spawn, we have taken down the big Christmas setup, and we still have the Christmas textures on the chest, but we did the gift exchange. It was great. I didn't video that. I probably should have, but sorry guys. But we've done a lot of prettying up around spawn. We planted a bunch of trees, got some of these nice tall oak trees going around. Put in some of these little hanging lights, as well as lots of flower pots and a little bit of bone mealing, some strategical bone mealing. You don't want to just bone meal everything. But yeah, we've done quite a bit on this server since then. And here's one thing of the many things that has been done, and this is the auto fisher. This building I built a couple days ago now, and it's pretty simple. It's just the Panda from EdgeCraft built this, you know, and it's a simple auto fisher setup. Gotten lots of good things from it. Most of the good stuff I just take out right away, but there's tons of good bows, you know, lots of great things. Yeah, so it's a really good chest, or not a good chest, a really good way to get stuff, you know. Saddles, name tags, it's really the only way to get them renewably. So that's what we've been doing there. And you may have been hearing the villager sounds because we have gone nuts with villagers. There you go. That's our villager breeder. We built that. It's pretty darn sweet. As you can see, there's lots of villagers in there. There's only supposed to be 2 in this part here, but they've kind of bred a lot. So I'll explain what's going on here. This is a villager breeder made by Impulse SV. Basically how it works is the farmer villagers in here, they will like take that carrot and they will make all the other villagers willing to breed. They will breed, and then the babies will run into this corner and then go up there. So right now, yeah, there's at least 50 some odd villagers in there. And you may be wondering, why do you need so many villagers, you know? Well, I mean, one reason obviously is that villagers are pretty sweet, and the more you get, the more likely you are to get one that's going to be like a really good trade, right? So we're trying to get good trades, trying to get good villagers, but at the same time, we're going to build an Iron Titan. That's kind of the next big project. We're going to working towards an Iron Titan. I'm actually going to start getting some of the materials today for it. But the biggest thing we've done in the meantime, actually, since the end farm update that I showed you, was we built this thing. This is the mob farm. This is once again not really our design. This is a design by the Smoking Panda. You should look him up on YouTube. He's a really good guy, apparently. He made a really good mob farm. Works great. The other guy on the server, Captain Not So Hook, he really shrunk down the redstone. It used to stick out 7 blocks, and he kind of made it go vertical, so now it only sticks out 3. So it's a really good improvement. Really good way to do the redstone. That's a lot more compact. So basically, up there, it's a water flushing mob system. You should go check out his video. If you look up mob farm on YouTube, it's like the second video that comes up. It's super popular. It's a very good design. But yeah, just have this glass tube coming down, and then down here we have it kind of off right now. We have the lava to burn up any drops because our collection area is not really adequate at the moment. There's only 9 double chests, and they are all full from one night of AFKing. So very good mob farm. It was actually very simple to build, and there's no access to it right now. To the AFK spot, we AFK above the farm, obviously, because it's not working very well right now, because there's like all the caves down there. We AFK above the farm, in that little thing there. We call it the egg, because if you can see from the top, it's kind of egg-shaped. But yeah, we go up there, we AFK, we get there through another portal, and then ender pearl down when we're done. So it's a really good way to get tons of mob drops and tons of bone meal, which is mainly what I wanted it for, was the bone meal, so I can get lots of wood for the doors for the Iron Titan. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on the last couple of days. Split this mob farm. I'm not going to show you too much of it because it's not that interesting of a mob farm. But yeah, I'm going to get started on the Iron Titan stuff. Now, ever since day one on the server, we have had this little tree farm here, and we love this tree farm. It works so good, you know? It's, you can just chop down all the trees and then just leave, and all the saplings and apples and things just get collected and go right into this hopper. It's like a really, really good setup. And we've been using it a lot, and it served us well. But, you know, there's Lumberjack. He's our guy. It's not going to be enough. It's really not going to be enough. In order to get the 900 some odd doors, this thing is just not going to cut it. And, so I'm going to say, I'm going to build a new tree farm. A tree farm that will use bone meal instead of just, like, the sunlight and stuff. It will be fast, it will be efficient, and it will be everything you've wanted in a tree farm. No, I'm kidding. It's going to just be a regular piston tree farm. It's going to be just fine. There's no wither involved. Just a regular bone meal tree farm, but it will at least be much faster than this one. Alright, so it's been kind of a long time since the last cut, and in that time I went ahead and built a little micro tree farm, and this design is by Minecraft with Dummies. It's a really, really good design. What's particularly nice about it is this little thing, you don't have to turn it on and off. It turns on, and then bone meals it, and then turns off when it's done. Sometimes. There you go. Perfect. Sometimes it's a little weird. I think I didn't build it quite right, but it works great. Got tons of wood, like literally tons of wood. This is only some of it, and as you can see up there, I already got it started building. That's the Iron Titan, man. That's the start of it. Most of that's temporary, like almost all of it, but you know, that's how you have to start. I'm sure you've seen it by Tango Tech, the Iron Titan. So yeah, just getting started on that. I chose to build it there for a few reasons. One, I wanted to make sure it was far enough away from this area that it wouldn't, you know, the doors wouldn't be too bad. So basically, I'm kind of playing it sort of safe, and at the same time, not really. It's 50 blocks from here to that middle point right there, and it is 64 blocks in the sky. So even though I wouldn't recommend putting doors here, I think if there were doors like right here, they would be fine. So that's why I have this little line to warn people to not place any more wooden doors to mess anything up. So yeah, I got the platform in there. I'm still using the old tree farm because that actually gives you a profit on saplings. That's the thing. This is kind of a micro tree farm. You don't get all the saplings back. It doesn't have a leaf crusher. So that's kind of the trade-off. But it's been great. Got lots of wood, and I'm just getting started over there. I'm kind of on the part where you put the roof on the thing. So I've just been getting lots and lots of glass over here. Yeah, they're all done now. Oh, come on. Oh, I have Silk Touch. Sweet. But yeah, I'll get working on that, and next time some major update progress has happened, I will come back with you guys. Alright guys, so a lot of progress has been made. Finished this entire platform, you know, all the lighting, the roofing is done, even these torch things are all done, and the next step is as Tango says, everybody's favorite step, and that is getting the villagers. So I need to get 21 villagers in this little compartment here. Now this compartment is like in his video, it's like only there aren't these corner blocks. I know you don't need them, but I know zombies can attack through them, so I'm just like, you know what, I'm putting them in. I don't care. I have enough glass, so I put those in, and I'm just gonna start getting the path for the villagers to come up, and I have a plan for how I'm gonna get exactly 21. The big holdup is that's where my villagers are. That's a long ways. I'm sorry. I don't even care. That is a very, 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 very long ways. So it's going to be a challenge. I'm going to have to get the villagers not only to here, then I'm going to have to get them all the way over there to the next one. So yeah, it's a long process and a stressful one, because if I had to mess up and I put too many in, or not too many, that would be okay, I think. It's not like I don't think there's even a max. And you need at least 20 to 21. I'm putting in 21, of course, because I can afford it with my villagers. But yeah, stressful times. But I will get back to you once some progress has been made. Either me putting the villagers in here, or a catastrophe. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're optimistic. Nothing's gonna happen. Alright guys, so it has been quite some time since the last cut. Oh my goodness, it's been a whole day. Well, not a whole day, but it's a new day. And yeah, there's 22 villagers in this one, 22 in that one, and 3 out there. So I've got all the villagers done, and let me tell you, that was no small task. I tore down the part that took the villagers between here and here and stuff, but I left this the whole thing going from the villager area down there. Oh my goodness, that took a very, very long time, and I did have a catastrophe. Okay, so what was happening was I had this system where I had all the villagers back up right here. Oops, shouldn't be clicking so much. I had all the villagers. Oh, it's not. Oh, I was thinking like you could click with swords. Okay, I had like this thing back here where all the villagers would back up, and I had a little a fence gate that I'd flick really fast with a lever to like let one villager go, and it was working fine. But what I didn't realize was all the other villagers were backing up, and I have too high water, so they were starting to suffocate. And instead of like, you know, being smart about it, I just like completely panicked, took the roof off the whole thing. All the villagers came out, and I had around 60 villagers. I lost about 30 of them, so it was pretty bad. I had to AFK quite a bit. What I basically did is I just left this open down there, so any new villagers that breeded the breeder would just come right up here. So it worked out pretty good. It didn't take that long. I got all the villagers in here, and so then I got all the villagers in. I built this little drop shaft going down, got the lava and the redstone thing going on, all the redstone down below, and that has given me incredible trouble. You would not even believe. What I did, because I don't have poppies yet, right? I just loaded it up with rotten flesh, and I put rotten flesh in the hopper behind the dispenser. I should probably go tell you. You've maybe not seen this before, but I'll show you. Maybe you guys know this is a mistake and I'm an idiot, but I did not know this was a thing. I did not know this was like something you're not supposed to do. So I came down here, and that's over here. And this little dropper here, if you don't know, this dropper right there, it keeps these chunks loaded so that all the villagers won't merge together, so they all stay separate in the Iron Titan. So I've loaded it up with rotten flesh, but what I did before is I put the rotten flesh in this hopper, and so basically it's the comparators going constantly, making this thing fire, and then when it fired at the same time from the timer down below, it would crash my game, like consistently. I'd log in, crash, log in, crash. So it took me a few hours and a lot of different things. I tried MBT editor because it was the problem was a ticking entity, and from what I've heard and what I've done before, usually you can fix that by deleting the entity in MBT edit. That didn't work because it created the entity like right away as I logged in, so that wasn't working. What I finally had to do was download the map in single player, put it in MC edit, and then delete the dispenser before I logged in. So that fixed it. So I figured out the problem was that it was the comparator going off at the same time as that, and it made the item glitch out somehow. So instead I have an extra hopper. This is temporary, just filled with rotten flesh to keep this thing going. So there should be no problems. I should have plenty of hours, like hours upon hours, to get the doors in here. And speaking of doors, I've got a few of those. Alright, so also, since seeing you last, I got a lot more wood. Most of the wood I got and showed you originally went into this, all the building of this, and especially the building of that path for the villagers. That took a lot of wood. But I did get all the wood needed for the farm. There you go. I'm only going to build the 32 village version. I know you should build the 64 and it's cheap enough, but I don't think the server CPU can actually handle that many villages. I don't want to risk it, so I think 32 villages will be fine, but I did build the roof so that eventually later on we could expand it if I figure out the server lag, because the server lag is only getting worse every day. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing some villager chaining, and I might do some time lapses, because if you know anything about this is insanely tedious in 1.8. The village chaining, holy crap, very, very tedious. So yeah, I might do some time lapses, or I might just do some jump cuts. I'm not really sure, but I'll check back with you guys when some progress has been made. Well guys, once again, a huge amount of time has passed. I built the entire farm. It didn't work. Built it again. And now it works. So I'll explain what happened. surprisingly, my villages did not merge. I thought they would merge. I thought that was the problem, but I was checking it in MBT edit like every single time I made a new village, and that wasn't the problem. I have 33 villages. It was just this weird thing. Like one village had like 97 doors, and then the other ones would have like 4 or 5, so they weren't enough to spawn golems, right? Yeah, I didn't know what it was. Well, it was just my stupidity. I was thinking like, is it the doors at spawn? I broke every single door at spawn. Is it the doors down there? Is it the fact that there's too many villagers? Is it the fact that the glass isn't in the right spot? Is it something? It was just the stupidest thing I could have possibly done. I assumed, and you know what assuming does. I'm sure you do. And I thought because this was 12 long, this roof over here was 12 long, and I had 1 overhang. This one did too, and I was so wrong. It has 2 overhang. So over the last 11th door, there's 2 blocks out that way that have no doors underneath them. And I didn't know that the first time, and that caused all my villages to just completely screw up. And the second time, I didn't figure that out for a long time. But once I did, it was just smooth sailing from there. Everything worked. So yeah, don't blame the, don't blame the game, blame the player in that case. You know what I'm saying? Like I messed up. I was about to start like blaming the design, blaming 1.8.1. Like I was sure that I wasn't at blame, but of course I was. You know, it was my fault. So yeah. I really should have recorded some updates, but it's just been kind of stressful and like hasn't been going well. But everything's here. All I got to do now is the horrible task of dropping these villagers down, and I think it's all good to go. I got the blocks in place. I got the carpet, slab, glass, lever. All right, come on, bud. So yeah, I did get the 2 golems from dropping the first one down, which is a great sign. Here we go. Switch. Oh, yes. Success. Oh, man. I hate doing that. It's just like all your work is just... I don't like it. So, yeah, they're in there. They're in there for good, I would assume. And hopefully 2 more golems can spawn. I'll be watching. Right? Let's see if we can see them spawn pretty soon here. I sure hope I did it right. I'm looking on MBT Editor, and I have 22 villages. It looks right. So the first 2 did take a long time to spawn. So we'll see. 2 villagers or 2 golems over there. Those are the original 2. It almost took a minute to spawn the first two. Oh my God! Don't do this to me. Don't do me dirty. Don't do me dirty. The game's being slow though. The server's kind of having issues. Come on, guys, spawn for Christ's sake. Yeah, the center of the villages are all right along here. They worked this time. Oh my God, please just spawn in. Or don't, I guess, because I guess it's not. Really? 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 Oh my gosh. Where are they? Are they spawning in the doors? I hope not. And I really don't know what I did wrong because I have all the goods, right? All the correct stuff. They're on the right level. I just don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's been a minute now. Dang it. Oh wait. Okay. Now where's 4? Where's number 4? Oh jeez. Please just spawn, you guys. For real. There should be 4, right? There's 40 some odd villagers. Divide that by 4. Yeah. Maybe are they falling off? For real, are they falling off? Is this what's going on? Because now where'd that other guy go? Oh, you are a little crazy motherfucker, aren't you? Okay. I think the other guy might have fallen off. That'd be pretty optimistic, but I think he did. There's 3. Oh my gosh, come on. Spawn some more. Don't be stupid. Alright. Okay, just die. That's good. Yeah, do that. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I die a lot. That's nothing new for me. I do that like all the time. All right, so we got our 4 golems. They were just you know, slow. I think the server needs a restart pretty bad. Yeah, but I really want to get this thing going today. I want to get the collection area set up, and I want to get it all done. And I didn't really mention this. I did put the ceiling up there, I know, but I did mention the fact that I'm not going to be making the 64 village version because I don't feel like this server CPU can handle it. You can see just how laggy those golems are right now. That should be some indication of why I feel that way. So I'm just gonna go to 32 village version as I'm already done. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna get the collection area done, and once some iron golems, some flaming iron golems are falling down that thing, I will be back with you guys. Very delighted. All right, guys, it is finished. I got all the water platforms in there. Golems are coming down. I finished the redstone. Not finished. I fixed it. I had the repeater in the wrong spot, but it's all good now. There's no more crashing. Oh man, this feels so good already. In like no time. No. Oh, what are you doing in there? Does this thing not work? Oh. Oh, that's not good. Huh? I don't know. Hopefully enough for going through there. Now I'm already having problems, but yeah, it's working. It appears to be working pretty darn good. Golems are coming through and dying all the time, just about, you know. If we look up there, there's probably, yeah, there's one up there. I might actually build the 64 village version. I might do that. And I might not. I'm not sure. See, the thing is, this is pretty darn good rates. I'm pretty happy with this so far. But I also really want to have the 64 village version, because I just feel like that's, for how much easier, for how much extra you have to do, it's like really worth it. So I might do that, but for now, I'm just gonna finish this off, and this will be the end of the episode. So I got the Titan done, golems are coming through, everything done legit, everything finished. You know, there's still some golems around here because while I was doing the platforms, I had to push a bunch off. So there's golems all around spawn. Just, oh, it's great. I've never had this much iron in a world. I'm sure nobody who doesn't have a Titan has this much iron. It's impossible to mine this much iron, but this is beacon blocks, this is a building material, you know, infinite hoppers. It's just, oh, it's great. And it's just, it never fails to impress me, like how much iron's coming through there. So yeah, next episode I will probably clean all this mess up, this path here. I kind of tore down the village over there, took out the doors because I thought that was affecting this, even though it wasn't. I'll be replacing all that, cleaning this up, kind of giving it a polish, taking out these runs over here and getting rid of those villagers. But yeah, that's the end of this episode, guys. So if you like this, if you like what you see, please subscribe and like the video. I put a lot of effort into this Let's Play, so please enjoy it. And it takes me a long time to do it and edit it, so thank you very much.